doing the Sylvan deck profile today. I'm pretty sure it's the first one we've ever done on here. I'm going to get right into it. I am playing 3 Sylvan Hermitrees. Sylvan Hermitry can excavate 1 card from the top of your deck per turn. If it's a play, it goes to the graveyard. If Sylvan Hermitry is excavated from the top of your deck, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck and arrange them in any order you want, put them back. Then we have Sylvan Sage Koya. Again, we're playing 3. If a Sylvan card is sent from to the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can... What are you doing? You can special summon Sylvan Sage Koya. Sylvan Sage Koya can also excavate a good card from the top of your deck once per turn, and when it is excavated from the top of the deck, you can add a Sylvan spell card from your deck or graveyard back to your hand. Sylvan Martial Leaf, we're only playing 2 of. When Sylvan Martial Leaf is excavated from the top of the deck, it can destroy a monster your opponent controls, and when it's normal summoned, it can excavate 1 or 2 cards from the top of your deck. Sylvan Komashruma can actually, when it's flipped, excavate up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, and when it's excavated, it can destroy spells and traps. 3 Lone Fire Blossoms, plant staple. This is a really good card for helping get out rank 8 or 7 plays with the deck, like really early game. Playing 1 Spore. I feel like somebody's conspiring against me.
No.
1 Spore,
Before you.
and 1 Glow-Up Bulb for Synchro Summons. These actually work amazing in the deck. Glow-Up Bulb's effect does not count as excavation though, so I would not get any Sylvan effects off of using it. Then we have our Sylvan Peacekeepers. I'm trying to get another Ultra Rare, but I don't know where they are. 3 Sylvan Peacekeepers, which can excavate when normal or special summoned, the top card of your deck, and when it is excavated, you can target a level 4 lower plant type monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Lone Fire Blossom. We have 2 Sylvan Cherub Sprouts, which can excavate 1 or 2 when special summoned, and when it is excavated, you can special summon a level 1 plant type monster from the deck. Yeah, something like that. Sylvan Princess Sprout, you can tribute it to excavate the top card of your deck, and when it is excavated, you can special summon it as a level 1 to 8 monster. Did it just... Oh.
This is why I hate it being touch.
Wow. 3 Sylvan Charities get you your extra draws, and because we're playing plenty of Sylvan cards, we don't have to worry about putting our whole hand back on the deck, unless you want to. 3 Terraformings, because the field spell is actually really important for the deck. That being said, we are also playing 3 of the field spell. 2 Miracle Fertilizer for late game if I need to get my... Stop it. Don't touch my cards. If you need to get your plants back out of the graveyard in the later part of the game. Another part of getting those rank 8 and 7 plays, Super Solar Nutrient, so you can turn your level 1s into your Lone Fire Blossom. Not playing a lot of traps in this deck, mostly just playing this one for fun. I got 2 Mirror Force, 2 Fiendish Chain. Not really the big thing. No, that is the right one. Why is it all mixed up? Who's been messing with my stuff?
More than me. I didn't do anything.
God damn it. I had this like all arranged, and now we're going to have to take time for me to rearrange it, because somebody can't keep their hands to their fucking self.
Cody.
I didn't touch it.
Okay, for the extra deck, Synchros, we are playing 1 Star Eater, 1 Leo, Keeper of the Sacred Trees, 1 Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. I'm not actually sure how good this is in this deck. I haven't made it yet, but... 1 Stardust Spark Dragon, 1 Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, 1 Black Rose Dragon, because we can actually use its other effect where it can banish a plant for things, 1 Armades, Keeper of Boundaries. And then moving on to our Synchros, we have 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy, which can take your opponent's spells and make them Xyz materials once per turn, and then it does some other stuff, but I'll figure that out at a later time. Heretic Sun Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis, which can tribute monsters from the hand or side of the field to destroy an equal number of cards on the field. Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand, which can make itself immune to something or one of your other monsters immune to other card effects for the turn. 2 Alcai, the Sylvan High Protector, which I'm going to throw this out there as a suggestion for somebody else. He's really fun to use with Convulsion of Nature, because you declare a card name, and if that card is on top of your deck, it goes to your hand. If you've declared a card name and that card is not on top of your deck, the card excavated actually goes to the graveyard. which in this deck you can just call out the wrong card on purpose to send Marshall Leaf or something to the graveyard. And then if it actually does send a card to the graveyard, you can detach an Xyz material to send another card on the field back to the deck, I believe. Then there's Yugioh the Sylvan High Arbiter, which I'm pretty sure he mostly just excavates to send stuff back to the deck. Not 100% sure, don't use him very often. And finally, Red Eye's Flare Metal Dragon, which does its burn damage, can't be destroyed while it has Xyz materials. I'm actually going to say this now. I want to take one of each of these out for number 74 Master Blades and number 11 Big Eye. That's all I've got for that. And I'm actually going to take a moment to explain the main combo I use here.
You thought that was that? Yeah.
It is a mostly 2-card combo you can use to put any rank 8 or 7 extra deck monster on the field really early game. And it basically revolves around using Super Solar Nutrient or just having Lone Fire Blossom to put Lone Fire Blossom on the field, as well as getting Mount Sylvania on the field. And what you do is you use Lone Fire Blossom's effect to get either Sage Koya or Hermitry on the field, whichever one if you want to do rank 7s or 8s. Then you use Mount Sylvania to send the plant from the hand to the graveyard to put Sylvan Peacekeeper. Oop, where'd he go? On top of the deck. Then you use Hermitry or Sage Koya's effect to excavate Peacekeeper, which you can then use Peacekeeper's effect to get your Lone Fire Blossom back, and then you can use Lone Fire Blossom to get the other Sage Koya or other Hermitry, and then go into your rank 8 or 7. Alright, that's been my Sylvan deck profile. Thank you for joining us. I'm very lonely at night. Click my buttons.